Hey guys, this is Martin here. Welcome to my channel Feral and Geek, and today I'm going to be doing the I Dare You book tag. I saw this tag for the first time on Jen's channel, Remember Read, so I'm going to leave a link down with her video. We must be really honest with all the answers in these book tags, so I thought that was interesting as well, so I'm going to be answering these questions right now. Question number 1. What book has been on your shelf for the longest? And I will have to say any of the Harry Potter books because I got them when they were coming out, so it's more or less around, I'm not going to say 20 years, but I think more or less 15, 16, 17 years since I've had these books on my shelf. Question number 2. What is your current read, your last read, and the book you'll read next? And the book I last read is This Is Your Story by Ashley Elston. I'm currently reading Illuminate by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. And next, I'm planning on reading George by Alex Gino. Question number 3. What book did everyone like but you hated? And I'm going to be cheating here. I know I have to be honest, but I want to mention this book. Actually, I did not finish reading this book because I couldn't do it. I couldn't manage to finish reading it. But everyone I know has read and loved The Maze Runner by James Dashner. And I tried to get into it. I bought the first book and I really tried to read it more than once, but I couldn't do it. I don't know why. I cannot get hooked with I think it has to do with the writing style. I'm not saying that James Dashner is not a good writer, but I just cannot seem to get interested in his writing style, and the story and the main character I don't really like that much, at least in the book. I did watch, however, the film, both of the films, and I know they are different. I know fans don't really like the adaptations, but I really enjoyed the films, and I think I'm going to keep watching the films. I think there is one more left, but I'm not going to read the series, unfortunately. Question number 4. What book do you keep telling yourself you'll read but you probably won't? And here I have to go with Delirium by Lauren Oliver. I bought this book during the dystopian hype, and I think I've passed the whole dystopian era, the whole dystopian phase. I'm kind of over that, so I'm not really interested in reading it. I only own the first book in the series. I know there are 3. I don't know, maybe I will read it someday, but not in the near future. Question number 5. What book are you saving for retirement? And to be honest, I'm not saving any book for retirement. I just began working and I have a lot of years left before I can retire. So I am not saving anything for retirement. Question number 6. Last page. Read first or wait till the end? And wait till the end, honestly. That's the whole point of reading a book, at least for me. Question number 7. Acknowledgements. Waste of paper and ink or interesting aside? I never read them, to be honest, but I think it's good for authors to express their gratitude towards whoever for helping them during the writing process of whatever book they are publishing. Question number 8. Which book character would you switch places with? And honestly, none. Question number 9. Do you have a book that reminds you of something specific in your life? It could be a place, time, person, etc. And I do have one. It was The Andaluins and the Seven Gates by Gabriel Aznarez. I read that book when I was really young. I think I might have been 9 or 10 or probably 11. I was finishing primary school, and it reminds me of my old house and my school and, you know, everything that I went through during that period of time. Question number 10. Name a book that you acquired in an interesting way. So I don't really acquire any book in a very weird or specific way. I usually go buy the books that I want. So that's kind of a boring answer, but it's the truth. So at least yet I don't have any book that I've acquired in a very weird or exciting or, you know, special way. Question number 11. Have you ever given a book away for a special reason to a special person? And I haven't given any of my books away for anyone. However, I do like to buy books to people that I care about and I'll give it to them as a present, you know. I have done that. Question number 12. Which book has been with you to most places? And I'll have to say Harry Potter number 4, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, because it has traveled with me everywhere I went to and everywhere I lived. It has been with me. So I would say that one. Question number 13. Any required reading you hated in high school that wasn't so bad 2 years later? And I will have to say that I never reread books that I hated in high school. So I should probably try to do that. So I don't have an answer for that. I have read books that I loved during high school again. An example of this can be The Importance of Being Earnest by Oscar Wilde. I read that back when I was 15, back in high school, and I reread it a couple of years ago in college, and I loved it even more than I had during high school. So I really recommend that. It's probably my favorite play ever. Question number 14. Used or brand new? I do buy most of my books brand new, but the main reason of that is because I live in a place where we do not have any bookstore that sells secondhand books or, used books. So I don't have the privilege to, going out and look for used books, because I would love to have a place like this here where I live, but unfortunately we don't. Question number 15. Have you ever read any Dan Brown book? No, I haven't. I do own Angels and Demons, which is right here, but I haven't read it yet. Question number 16. Have you ever seen a movie you liked more than the book? And I would say no. There are TV shows though that I think that are better than the books. For example, The 100 by Cass Morgan. I did like the book, but I think the TV show is much better than the books. Question number 17. Have you ever read a book that's made you hungry, cookbooks included? And I don't really remember. I think I'm going to say Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, because the characters were constantly mentioning food in that book. So I would say that made me kind of hungry when I was reading it. But other than that, I don't really remember if a book has ever made me feel hungry. Question number 18. Who is the person whose book advice you'll always take? I usually like to pick up a book and form my own opinion about it without, being biased for anyone else's opinion. But lately I've been following Kristen's channel, Super Space Chick, and she has introduced me to so many awesome books. This is her story. I got to read it because she recommended it. So I'm not saying that I follow her advice, 100%. But the few books that I found interesting from the ones that she usually recommends on her channel, I really enjoyed. I will leave a link down with her channel in the description as well if you don't know her, because she makes really awesome content and I think you should go and check her out. And question 19, which is the last. Is there a book out of your comfort zone that you ended up loving? And I will have to repeat myself here with This Is Our Story by Ashley Elston. I don't really read, murder mystery books, and I really ended up enjoying it. So I really recommend it to you if you haven't read it, because it's really good. So those were all the questions for this tag. Now I think I have to tag some people. First of all, I will tag Yvette from Yvette Eclectic. I will also tag Jay from Jayish. And I'm sorry, Jay, I don't know how to pronounce your surname, I think it is. I will also tag Millie from Miracle Millie Reads, and Sylvia K. I will leave a link with all their channels in the description, so you guys are tagged to make this book tag if you haven't done it yet. I don't know if you have or not. But yeah, that was everything for this video. Hope you liked it, and if you have, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you'd like to see more of content like this. I will also leave all my social media links down in the description. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you all on my next video. Bye!